Hi, Dr. John here. Now in the first video, people have been asking questions about what they can do. And really with DM, it comes down to three different areas. One is the home environment or the environment. Two is the internal environment, things they can take. And three is supportive equipment and supportive services. So let's talk about the home environment. We know that DM is a neurological disease. They're losing the ability of proprioception, knowing where their hind paws are in space. So now they're tripping, stumbling and falling over more easily. So we need to protect them, and I say we need to pup-proof the house, almost like baby-proofing a house. So putting child gates or barriers at the top of stairs so they can't fall downstairs. Putting rugs down if you have slippery wooden floors, tile floors, so they can't slip and fall over and hurt themselves. Strategic putting rugs, mats around. Closing off areas if they could be running around pools or areas they could fall into and not be able to get out of. So it's really, we want to child-proof or pup-proof our house to make it a safer environment for them, because as they lose the ability to walk, they start to stumble around, they're going to fall over. And if they fall over, they now have the potential of breaking something, definitely bruising or hurting something that now will progress and slow down their ability to do the activities they need to do to slow down the development of this disease, and therefore the disease progresses faster. So if we can keep them fit, healthy, strong and mobile longer, we know that that slows down the degeneration of the spinal cord and the nerves there, slows down the death of those axons, and we prolong their quality of life. But if they were to fall down stairs that I've seen, break a limb, they're now not able to move, they're now no longer to keep muscle mass, coordination. We see the progression of the disease moves faster. So now that moves into what can we think about internally. We need to think about quality of life now. So it's flipping the whole, traditionally what we talk about in veterinary medicine, about putting things in place to extend the life, so supplements to protect joints, things like that. No, now we need to think about throwing everything and the kitchen sink at them when it comes to supplements and pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals we need to have on board because we want to keep them comfortable. We know they're going to be falling over, stumbling into things, bruising themselves, wearing their paws, getting lesions on their paws, pressure sore necrosis. All these things hurt. And as they're losing the ability to feel pain in the hind limbs, and thank God that's the only blessing with DM, is it's a non-painful disease as they're losing the ability to feel. It still hurts as they're stumbling, falling, as they're progressing through the different 5 stages of the disease. So we need to have good pain control on board. We need to have good supplements on board as well, because there's some great supplements out there that have come out in the last 2 years that help build muscle, build mass, keep strength, slow down disuse atrophy. We need to have other supplements on board that increase the tensile strength of existing muscles, help with motion and lotion. And as I say, because we're needing to do all anti-inflammatories as well to help slow down the inflammatory process in the body, because we know it's that inflammatory process that's attacking the spinal cord. Then we come into the third phase, or third area, is what you can do for supportive equipment and services. So equipment, we know that we need to protect you as much as we need to help your beloved pet. And what do I mean by helping you? We know that this is the disease that affects large breed dogs predominantly. They're heavy, they're going to be needing to be lifted, carried, supported, turned. This puts a toll on you. And so we need to implement harnesses, lifting devices, carts, other things to help you to protect you. Because if you get injured and you get hurt, now your pet is behind the 8 ball again, because they're not getting out, they're not getting exercise or the rehabilitation that they need to help support them. And so we need to support you. We need to also protect them. So with booties, with other devices that protect their paws, protect their hind limbs from when they're falling over, from lacerations, from other things. Other pieces of equipment that are specifically designed, like carts, and then modalities as well, like laser, underwater treadmill, soft tissue ultrasound, other things that have been shown to help slow down the progression of this disease. This is all brought together in what we call the multimodal approach. And these are things that you need to start thinking about with your pet as they progress through the different stages of DM, that at each stage we now are introducing different parts of different supplements, different equipment, different rehabilitation programs, different exercises to help match through all those different areas and to give you and your pet the best chance. Because I have clients that are physically not able to, through medical or other orthopedic disease that they have or age, and so they need to go and find veterinarians or rehab practitioners that can help them with their pet with these services and help support them and their pet. So this is the nutshell. Hopefully that's answered some of your questions, but really it's coming to now thinking about different areas, the three different areas I talk about, I think about in life. So it's the home environment, the internal environment, and then the supportive environment when it's coming and dealing with patients with DM. Because everything we do is to build and prolong their quality of life and their life with you. And by implementing and changing a few things or changing a lot, we can buy days, months of additional quality of life that you can have with your beloved pet.